Hey, what's up, diggers, prospectors, watcher realms here. I know that with Iovar, it's kind of hard sometimes to tell how many swords that he has, the flying swords, and it's best to get him to 12 swords if you can get him there, and then activate his ultimate so he gets a full 60 rounds off on his ultimate. I'm going to show you a trick to how to do that. It took me a while to figure out. I didn't notice it ahead of time, and I'm going to do a guild boss run to revamp the one that I did yesterday because I had my face cam in the way of the ultimates. Let's dig in. Alright, so with Yoar, you have your ultimate here. You can get up to 60 strikes with 12 flying swords. So if you have 12 flying swords, obviously it's a good thing. And also, after an allied marksman casts their ultimate, gains 1 flying sword, so you can pick up some from there. And then here, the Victorious Pursuit, the effect lasts for 10 seconds. If an ultimate consumes 12 flying swords, the duration of this effect is extended by 5 seconds. So you'll have the attack and roll reduced by 20%. Each attack deals 70% damage 3 times. So as you can see, it could be beneficial to hold on to his ultimate. I got pretty good results. They're pretty similar anyways, but I did end up getting more damage through some testing, and I probably won't be able to get that with this guild boss run. But let me show you how this works here, and to show you the graphic that happens. I'm gonna bring it into AMR. We're just gonna throw him down and try to hold everybody else off temporarily. Let's see, we'll put like Zilla 2 in there, Volca, just to hold him back. We're not gonna try to take him down or anything. The idea is to get to 12 flying swords and then show you the graphic. We're gonna put him down right away. This is the angle you get to see him at in the guild boss run. Put Oleg down. Right now he has 2 swords. I am going to put Constance with Invig set pointing at him. You should get Invig from that. So we do have to wait for the swords to gather up. And you'll kind of see that he doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, about 50k per hit. Silas would have had him dead already. I'm going to point Arrogance pointing off to the left. You can see he still doesn't have his swords built up all the way. And we're gonna point Zilla 2 pointing to the right. I think he's getting close now though. Not quite. Come on. There it is. You see this ring that just formed around it? That means that you have your swords all, your flying swords all built up. So let's activate his ultimate and see what he does. It's a decent amount of damage, but 1 ultimate from Silas and he would have been gone a long time ago. But it still does more damage from doing that, and he does start to have that attack and roll decrease and everything. So the question was it worth saving that, getting up to 12 swords, and then activating his ultimate in the guild boss run? I have found that it's kinda difficult to do, but it still seems to be kinda worth it. So typically I was getting like 60 to 62k blood. When I did this last run, I ended up getting 65 or 66.2k. And I probably won't get that while I'm trying to explain this, just because of being distracted and whatnot from the video, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to point out. So if you want a little bit more details about how to build him and whatnot, go ahead and watch the video from yesterday. You can get all the gear sets and everything that I put on them. I'm gonna pause right away. Then I need to make myself a little smaller and move myself up here. I think that should work. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is place Yoar down. I'm going to go with Lust, Invig from Volca, Arrogance pointing up, Invig from Toro, Silas, Hex, Laurel gives one of the guys Invig, so does Hollow, and so does Dolores. So if you go through the damage dealers, you're going to see they all have that Invig buff right here. There's that, and there's that. Yoar, I'm going to activate him immediately. There's a chance that he generates 4 swords because he's awakened. We only got 1, but that's okay. These guys, we are going to wait just a moment. Activate Hollow, Hex, Lust, and Silas. And then we're going to hit Dolores. Activate Laurel right away. See the swords are building up. Kind of hard to tell from the side how many is actually there, right? If you just try to count them. As soon as Laurel's ultimate is done, pick her up. And we're gonna wait. It's full. And activate his ultimate. He's invulnerable. The Guild boss is now vulnerable, so that's gonna do even more damage. And now, Volka's vulnerabilities are up as well. Ideally, I try to get to like 15,000 damage here before you get to 3.5 minutes. Which we're about there. Volka can stay out in the field. You can see he's not quite there yet. We are gonna wait. Activate Hollow. Hit Volka again. As you can see, I don't have Laurel down. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna start with Lust, Hex, or Silas, Dolores. I'm gonna hit Hex. And then I'm gonna do Yoar. I'm gonna pick up Laurel as soon as Hollow's ult's off. There we go. Pick her up. I'm gonna put Toro down. This should end up being a little bit of a better run. But you never know. He did generate the 4 swords from his A1 this time around. Should be able to activate these guys. Does he get to 12? There it is. 12, you see that ring? Go ahead and activate it as long as Dolores buff is up. Otherwise, just hold. Every time Silas and Hex activate their ults, he does get a sword from that as well. It's kind of a good thing to note. As soon as Laurel is at 0.5, these guys down. I'm gonna pick her up right away. Activate all these ults. Got everything a little wonky somehow, but Hex should be able to take the shield down, I'm hoping. There you go. Place Laurel, activate Lust and Silas. Pick Laurel back up, put down Torador. And I'm actually just gonna hold on to his ultimate for now. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get things a little wonky doing it this way. I'm actually not too surprised. I think I did mess something up there. I don't know what. As soon as the swords are full, there they are. Saw the graphic come up. see if we can get Laurel down one more time. And I'm gonna just pick her up right away because it doesn't matter. I place down Volca. Get those ults off one more time. And we hit about 60, so it's a little lower. I think I missed one of the ults early on in the fight. It isn't really a big deal because you're just trying to get the idea off. And I did, I must have, because I had him at 85 million damage before. And these guys were much higher before too. We had 140, 135 out of Hex, we had 118 out of Lust, and right around 100 out of Arrogance, which he's just not in the best gear right now. I don't have the gear for him. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Just make sure that you wait for Dolores' ultimate to be up while you're using Yoar's ultimate as well, and then wait for his 12 swords to be fully generated before you activate. It's a decent difference, but it's not enough to really be too concerned about it. But if you really want to min-max with Yoar, that's what you're going to have to do. And you can see, just remember that that little ring that's on him, when that ring shows up, the 12 swords are there. Anyways, until next time, keep digging.